Hello and welcome to the Rockpile Museum, center of history in the northeastern section of Wyoming. This is the Rockpile. It was a landmark during the Oregon Trail days, and specifically the town was practically built around this landmark and the railroad that would eventually go past it. In order to capture the spirit of this town and the history inside of it, we organized a museum, and we have been setting the artifacts on display for 42 years now, and in that entire time it's always been inside the same building. There was a plan to change that, though. This is what the old building looks like. And this is what the new building would look like. Some of the costs would be employees' wages, salaries of salaried employees, benefits, cost of acquiring and maintaining artifacts, rent, electrical, heating, phones, computer supplies, paper, plaques, restoration of artifacts, cost of acquiring and distributing history of artifacts, building renovations expense, groundkeeping expense outside, custodial supplies inside, and program costs. Now keep in mind that they have to work with at least 9 different types of partners outside of their normal contractor business partners that they would be having the business done with. In addition to that, they would also potentially have to keep up on their key activities that keep the program going, such as the rotation of exhibits, the creation and display of exhibits, the custodial, the building upkeep, acquiring the movies for the theater, to continue researching on the history so that you have something to share. You also have to maintain your key resources, such as the artifacts themselves, the computer archives, the storage space, the display space, the workspace, the personal space. And in addition to all of that, you have to keep up on the main points of your business. You have to keep targeting tourists, local citizens, teenagers, researchers, students, genealogy. You have to keep the customer relationships, of having a knowledge of local history, of having a sense of identity, of having a feeling of beauty and community and wonder in this building. You have to make sure that they know about those channels, about the physical building, about the website, about the theater, about the signs around town, outreach programs, traveling exhibits, the artifacts, historical monuments, beautiful building, quiet place to think, theater exhibits, presentation experts, media. And for all of that effort, what you have to power it, your revenue streams. The gift shop, which is low. Tourists, which is tax and other businesses because you don't charge to get into this building. That's just theoretical. And the funding, which recently dried up because our government does not have access to the coal tax that it used to. In other words, this project might be dead in the water for quite some time.